Enemy personal radar in the air. Get over there.
I'm reloading.
Damn!
RPG inbound!
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. My name is Blaze Redemption, and today what I have for you guys is going to be another brand new video. Now in today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing a new update 1.10 within Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which was actually released upon yesterday, and I must say this was a very huge update. Now jumping straight off into some of these patch notes, first things you guys are going to be noticing about the game is going to be some playlist updates. Now I know some of you guys are going to be mad about this, but they actually took out Shoot House 24/7. Now some of you guys might be like some of you guys might be like but yeah, they took it out and they actually added in Crash 24/7, which is one of the 3 or 4 maps that they actually is going to be introducing within this new operation. Now I'm gonna go ahead and break down these couple maps that they actually introduced. The new multiplayer maps are going to be Crash, Bacon, and the other one's going to be Shipment. And for Ground War they gave us Port. Now there are a couple other different maps that they gave us, but those are going to be for like 2v2 game modes. We're going to get into that later in the video. But like I said, Crash 24/7 was added. This is a map from a previous Call of Duty that was remastered. Pretty solid map in my opinion. Reinforced is a new game mode that they actually brought. I haven't played it yet, so I don't really have too much information on that. I added Ramaza and Gunrunner to TDM 20 as well as Domination 20. Added night maps to hardcore TDM as well as search and destroy and capture and cyber attack. Now I'm not sure if it's just hardcore TDM or if it's like hardcore TDM, search and destroy, and cyber attack, but they added it into those 3 different game modes. Alright, now moving on to things that were actually removed from the game with this update is 2v2 gunfight tournament. Now I don't really play 2v2 gunfight a lot, but I know a lot of you guys actually enjoy that game mode, so that could definitely be a downside because some of you guys like the competitive gameplay. Gang Game was removed from public matches. It is now only available in private match. And Shoot House 24/7, like I said previously, was also removed. Now moving on to some of the general fixes, we're going to be reading this word for word. The first general fix is going to be made for the Riot Shield. Tune into how the Riot Shield protects against grenades when thrown at players' feet. Reduce explosive damage when within certain ranges. Now honestly, I hope that is in regards to the C4s, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I don't know if it's just me myself personally, but whenever I throw a C4, the first one seems like it never gets the kill. Like I run with shrapnel, whatever it's called, and it seems like it never gets a freaking kill with the first C4. So hopefully that right there fixed the update. But moving on, they fixed the bug where a final kill cam will appear under the map when a player got stuck by a thermite or Simtex on the lower part of the body. They also fixed the issue where players stuck inside of the infantry assault vehicles will not take damage from thermites. Fix for bugs where attempting to scroll to the bottom of the recent players list could cause the list to read no recent players and return to the top. Now I'm assuming it has to go, has something to do with like the friends list thing. Like I don't know what they have, like what they got going on with this friends list thing up on this game, but it's all messed up. The entire cross communications is messed up right now. But moving on, gunfight for private match only. It's fixes where win by 2 setting to end the game properly once the conditions have been met. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess there's something wrong with like a glitch or something. But moving on to some of the missions and challenges. Now they added close and personal, perks of the job, bloodthirsty killer, destroy ground streaks. All player driven vehicles will count towards this launcher camo challenge. I don't know what that is. Then there's a couple other different challenges. Alright, now moving on, some of the kill streak changes. They improved the effectiveness of FMJ on kill streaks. They also fixed for a cluster strike dealing damage inconsistently with targeting a veto jet. I don't know what that has to do, assuming that maybe people are trying to use cluster strikes to, you know, destroy vetoes. It wasn't, you know, giving enough damage distribution or something. I don't know, but some of the weapon changes is going to be the 357 buckshot reduced damage range. They reduced the effective hipfire damage. They also tuned the spread adjustment from barrel attachments. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. They say that they nerfed this weapon, but this weapon is like the RAM-17 or the KN-57 or one of those stupid overpowered weapons that's from previous Call of Duties that the devs and freaking studio claim to you know, to fix, but it's still literally a one-shot kill. Like, it's still literally a one-shot kill. The gun is still overpowered. But moving on, menu damage stats board adjustment for miscellaneous LMG. I don't even know what the heck that's supposed to mean. They fixed the bug where the informant can be dropped in bad positions near enemy soldiers in Operation Harbinger. I don't know. Some of the keyboard and mouse fixes. Leaderboards will no longer display complete gamer tags. I don't know why they did that. It's freaking retarded. This should help higher profile leaderboard users from receiving too many invites. So, I mean, come on, bro. It's Call of Duty. If I'm a noob and I want to get better, I'm obviously going to want to play with the people at the top of the leaderboard. So why can't I send them an invite? I don't know. I guess that's something that help, you know, people, I guess, were complaining about getting a bunch of invites. But moving on, they fixed the issue where players would not be able to mantle while strafing with keyboard and mouse. They increased the turn rate when aiming with a tank, which is going to be freaking, I don't know. We're going to see how that goes. Adjustments to camera orbit turn rate while driving a vehicle using keyboard and mouse. And also the keybind vehicle camera recenter is now linked to melee by default, and the recentering of the camera has been improved. So I'm gonna assume that playing with keyboard and mouse is gonna be even more overpowered now. But moving on to some of the changes to Codcaster, the improvements for the camera transition with free camera and aerial camera. They added a kill cam view option when using a portrait list. They also added arrows under players when using aerial camera view, and added a skull icon to the minimap where players die, which is pretty much Fog of War. Now for PC players, this is some things that you guys are going to be noticing. Now for shaders, it fixed the issue that forced shaders to be fully recomplied. I can't read. Recomplied after each title update. Shader installation should be expected mainly for new content drivers, driver updates, or changing the video card. New optimizations or bug fixes that require modifying the shaders can also trigger parts or the totality of the shaders. I don't even know what the heck I don't even know what that is, but that right there is the entirety, for the most part, of this update. Now, if you guys actually want to go and check it out for yourself, like I said, guys, the links for this will be within the description box down below. You guys can go and check out the full article on Charlie Intel, which is where I get all of my information from in relation to Call of Duty. With that being said, man, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, took something from this. If you guys did, don't forget to drop a like, smash a freaking like on this video. If you're watching this, drop a like. Also subscribe if you guys are brand new. We're closing in on 9K subscribers, a little bit over 100 away, which is absolutely freaking insane. I do appreciate you guys' support. I was away from YouTube for literally 3 entire months, but nonetheless we made our way back. But with that being said, once again, man, hope you guys do enjoy today's video. It is your boy Blaze Redemption, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.